Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed by life, as if no one understands what you're going through? Maybe you've wondered if anyone sees your pain or if your struggles even matter. Today, let me remind you of something powerful. Allah knows every tear, every silent struggle, and every burden of your heart. You are never alone, and even in the darkest moments, there is hope, mercy, and love waiting for you. Stay with me, because this message will touch your heart and change the way you see your struggles forever. Sometimes life feels unbearably heavy. You struggle in silence, and it seems like no one understands the depth of your pain. But take comfort in this truth. Allah sees every tear you shed, every sigh that escapes your chest, every hidden struggle of your heart. He is closer to you than your jugular vein, and nothing is hidden from Him. When you feel unnoticed, remember that His knowledge of your pain is complete, and His mercy surrounds you even when the world feels cold and distant. Prophet Muhammad taught us that Allah is aware of every hardship His servants endure. Your sadness, your fears, your moments of doubt. He knows them all. And just as He sees, He also listens and responds in ways that are best for you, even if you don't immediately understand. So let your heart rest in this reality. You do not need validation from anyone else. The one who created you already knows your pain and cares for you deeply. Cry, pray, and turn to Him, for every tear is counted and every struggle is seen. Allah's mercy is always near, and in His sight you are never alone. When life feels heavy, it's easy to feel abandoned or punished. But the truth is, trials are not a mark of Allah's anger. They are a sign of His care. Every challenge you face is a way Allah draws you closer to Him, strengthens your faith, and purifies your heart. Just as a loving parent disciplines a child to teach and protect them, Allah's trials are acts of divine wisdom and mercy. Prophet Muhammad endured immense hardships, loss of loved ones, rejection, and personal pain. Yet he remained patient and turned to Allah for comfort. This teaches us that struggles are not meaningless. They are opportunities for growth, reliance on Allah, and spiritual elevation. Every difficulty carries a hidden gift: humility, resilience, gratitude, and increased closeness to your Creator. When you feel overwhelmed, remind yourself, Allah knows what is in your heart and He tests those He loves. Your struggles are not in vain. Turn to Him, seek His guidance, and trust His plan. In every trial there is mercy, and through every hardship there is love. The love of Allah guiding and shaping you for the best. In the hardest moments of life, it can feel as though the world has turned its back on you. You may feel isolated, abandoned, or misunderstood, but the comforting truth is this: you are never alone. Allah is always with you. He is closer to you than your own heartbeat, aware of every thought, every worry, and every silent struggle that weighs on your soul. No one else may understand, but He understands completely. Prophet Muhammad faced immense loneliness and hardship, yet he never doubted the presence of Allah. Even when he was rejected, mocked, or faced unimaginable trials, his heart found solace in knowing that Allah was with him. That same presence is available to you today. When you feel isolated, turn to Him in prayer, dhikr, and sincere conversation. Speak to Him as you would to the one who knows you best, for He indeed does. Your fears, your pain, your worries, nothing escapes His attention. Remember, even in your quietest, loneliest moments, Allah is walking beside you, carrying your burdens and comforting your heart. You are never, ever alone. Life is full of trials, delays, and moments of discomfort that test our hearts and minds. It is natural to feel frustrated or impatient when things don't go as planned, but patience, sabir, is the key to ease and relief. Allah reminds us in the Quran, indeed, with every hardship comes ease. This is not just a promise, it is a divine truth. Every struggle you endure, when met with patience, becomes a pathway to growth, spiritual elevation, and ultimate comfort. Prophet Muhammad exemplified patience throughout his life. From personal loss to societal rejection, he faced countless hardships. Yet he endured with trust in Allah His life teaches us that patience is not passive. It is an active reliance on Allah, a conscious choice to trust His wisdom even when the heart aches. When you feel weary, remind yourself that your struggles are temporary, but the rewards for patience are eternal. Pray, seek guidance, and hold firm to your faith. Let patience be your anchor, for it transforms trials into lessons, pain into strength, and darkness into light. With sabr, ease is always on the horizon. No matter how heavy life becomes or how lost you feel, there is always one place of refuge that never fails. Turning to Allah, the heart finds peace not in escape or distraction, but in sincere connection with its Creator. Every dua, every moment of dhikr, every prayer offered with sincerity is a bridge from anxiety to serenity, from despair to hope. When the world feels overwhelming, remember that Allah is nearer than you think, closer than your own heartbeat, and He listens to every whispered prayer, every silent plea. Prophet Muhammad taught us to seek Allah in all matters, both great and small. He turned to Allah for guidance, comfort, and strength in every trial, showing us that the soul's true rest lies in reliance on Him. When your heart is heavy, speak to Allah as you would to the closest confidant. Pour out your worries, your grief, and your hopes, and trust that He hears, understands, and responds in the way that is best for you. So do not wait for hardship to strike. Turn to Allah now, in every moment, and find the peace your heart has been searching for. Life often tests us with trials that feel overwhelming, as if the weight of the world is on our shoulders. In these moments, it is natural to feel despair or question why you are facing such difficulties. But take heart. Relief always follows struggle, and Allah never burdens a soul beyond what it can bear. The Quran reminds us, indeed, with every difficulty comes ease. Quran 94:6. This is a promise from the Most Merciful, assuring us that no hardship is permanent and no darkness lasts forever. Prophet Muhammad experienced immense trials throughout his life, loss, rejection, and pain. Yet he remained steadfast, trusting Allah's wisdom and timing. Every difficulty he endured was followed by relief, blessings, and spiritual growth. Your struggles are shaping you, refining your character, and drawing you closer to Allah. Even if you cannot see the end, know that relief is coming. Be patient, continue to turn to Allah in dua and dhikr, and hold firm to your faith. Trust that every hardship carries hidden mercy, and every night of difficulty is followed by the dawn of ease. Relief will come, and Allah's promise is never broken. Your heart is the most valuable part of your being. It holds your intentions, emotions, and connection with Allah. Life may bring challenges, disappointments, or pain, but a heart rooted in faith remains strong, resilient, and peaceful. When you fill your heart with dhikr, dua, and trust in Allah, it becomes a sanctuary of light even in the darkest moments. Prophet Muhammad taught us to protect our hearts from despair, envy, and negativity. He reminded us that a heart connected to Allah cannot be broken by worldly difficulties. Guard it with patience, gratitude, and constant remembrance. Let go of anger, fear, and resentment, and replace them with trust, hope, and love for Allah. A heart nurtured with faith finds contentment even when life feels heavy, and experiences true inner joy that the world cannot take away.